Hey guys, Zero here, and I'm bringing you guys a review for episode 2 of Seraph of the End, Awari no Seraph. And at the beginning of the episode, we see that it's been exactly 4 years. There was a time skip of 4 years, and but this time, Yu is 16 years old. Now, we see Yu in an outfit, and apparently he's a part of, I believe, an army, and we see him slaying one of the four horsemen of John, as they call it, which is a vampiric creature that appeared due to the apocalypse. Now, Yu was told to stand down, but he fought it by himself, and because of that, he was suspended and he was sent to school. Now, in this, obviously, a school is, to learn. So, what is he doing in school? Is fucking, I don't know what he's gonna do in school if he's in the army. But he tries to give the teacher a hard time, and then he finds out that there's a officer, a surveillance officer that's watching over him, telling him that if he acts up, that his suspension will be longer. And on top of that, he has to make a friend and or a girlfriend. So a friend and a girlfriend, or his suspension will continue. So he meets this kid called again, if I get his name wrong, forgive me, Yoichi, I believe. And he's being bullied. He rescues him, blah blah. He becomes an errand boy for a few minutes. Then he just stops and leaves. But before he leaves, he realizes why Yoichi was being was being bullied, and it's because he wanted a favor. And the reason he wanted a favor is because he failed the exam for the Moon Demon Company, and he wanted another chance to take it. And his reason for doing so is because he wants revenge against the vampires for killing his sister. Apparently, his sister gave herself up so he could live. And so, when they're he was about to leave, there's an explosion, and there's an alert that a vampire broke in. Now, before we talk about the vampire, it's important to note that the man that saved you at the end of the last episode of episode 1, his name is Lieutenant Colonel Guren, and he is the Lieutenant Colonel of the Japanese Imperial Demon Company. So that's big, you know. So we go to this vampire, and vampires gain their strength when they take human blood. So Yu takes it upon himself to kill this vampire, so that Guren will put him in the demon company. So he does battle with her, and does pretty well. Detaches her arm, she puts it back, she can regenerate, blah blah. And at one point, she's about to attack the girl because she kidnapped a girl to take her blood. And Yuichi comes and tackles her down and tells Ju to go ahead. So Ju goes to attack her, and she tackles him out the window. And he impales her through the stomach, but of course, that's not going to kill her. So Guren comes and impales her in the chest and kills her because he has a cursed blade. Apparently, this is where we find out that a cursed blade can kill a vampire. And we also find out that Guren is back. Now Guren has to abide by his rule. He said that he can't join unless he makes a friend. And then, to his surprise, Yuichi claims to be his friend. So now he has to, go ahead with his end of the bargain, actually put him in the company. So by the end of the episode, Yuichi and Guren are both, Yuichi and Yu are both in the Demon Moon Company. Another thing that we must note is that when the episode started, Yu states that ever since those events that happened to his family in the first episode, every time he closes his eyes for the past 4 years, he dreams of his family and of them being slaughtered by the vampire, which is kind of dark and deep. That he has to deal with this every day for the past 4 years. And probably not even every day, because every time he closes his eyes, he sees this. So, I mean, good episode. I'm gonna be impartial because when you do reviews, people want it to be fair play, but I believe the review should be supposed to be based on how you view the episode. And I enjoyed the episode very much. We got a lot of progression, development, because we didn't really see much about how Yu was. We know he was stubborn, and he's still stubborn, but at least he's stronger. Story progression, definitely. I mean, 4 years has passed. With the implementation of the four horsemen of John, these vampires are in laboratories, cursed weapon, so it brings a lot to the table. So definitely a really good episode. I'm going to give it a solid 10. because I enjoyed it, I liked it, and I believe that other people will enjoy it as well. And yeah, guys, stay tuned. I'll definitely be reviewing the third episode in a couple days. And this is Zero signing out. Please, guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and allow me to and help me to get to as many likes as possible. The more exposure, the better. Okay. Thanks. Peace.